Hello, my name is Mason Lee and I'm going to teach you how to change a tire today. The essential items you'll need to change a tire on your vehicle will be your vehicle's owner manual, your vehicle's jack, which is included in the vehicle, your tire iron, and your jack crank, along with the spare tire, which in all vehicles is located in the rear. If you drive a car, it'll be located under your trunk. If you drive a truck, it'll be located under the bed. Now, the first step to changing a tire, and the most essential step whenever working on a vehicle, is making sure you're safe. If you catch a flat tire while you're driving down the road, you're going to want to pull off to the side and put your flashers on and make sure you're in a safe working area to change your tire. Along with that, you're going to want to apply your vehicle's emergency brake. Your vehicle is going to be jacked up only on 3 wheels and a jack supporting it. There's a potential for a lot of movement there and the vehicle could potentially fall off the jack. By applying your emergency brake, you're securing your vehicle, making sure your tires will not roll anywhere while you're working on it, and it provides the safest working environment possible for you. To start off with, if you're unfamiliar with how to change a tire, or you just don't know where the parts of your vehicle are located, such as your jack or your tire iron, consult your vehicle's owner manual. Every vehicle has an emergency roadside care page, which will tell you where these essential parts are located on your vehicle. The first step after you have secured your emergency brake on your vehicle is you're going to want to take your vehicle's tire iron and pop the lug nut cover off your vehicle. Almost all new vehicles nowadays have some cover over the lug nuts to protect them from falling off or getting damaged. To do this, you'll take the back end of your tire iron, wedge it in there, and gently pry off the cap. After doing this, keep the cap handy. It's going to help you out later. After you've done that, it's time to jack your vehicle up. The essential part to jacking your vehicle up is making sure you place your jack on a level surface and on a secure, sturdy location of your vehicle. You're going to want to put it under the frame of your vehicle. If you don't know what the frame looks like, it'll be a rectangular or round-shaped object under your vehicle that runs the length of it. It's a solid steel bar that holds your whole vehicle together and that it's built on. That bar is the safest place to put it because it can withstand and hold the load of the jack on the vehicle. Now, you can do it off of there, you can do it in other locations, but it is by no means recommended because you stand the risk of doing more damage to your vehicle. If you put it on your floorboard, for example, that much weight on the thin metal of your floorboard could potentially damage the vehicle and cost you more money in repair. After you have found a secure location to put your jack, securely jack your vehicle into a point where the jack is firmly connected with the vehicle. Don't lift it yet, but you're going to want to make sure it is firmly wedged in your vehicle. At this point, you'll take your tire iron, which is already fitted for the exact size lug nuts on your vehicle, as long as you still have your stock tire. You'll take it, match it with the lug nut, and in a counterclockwise motion, pry back to loosen your lug nuts. You're going to want to do this while your vehicle's on the ground because if you jack it up, you won't be able to break the lug nuts off and you stand a risk of causing the jack to shift and your vehicle to fall and either damage your vehicle or injure yourself. After you've broken the lug nuts off to a point where they have been loosened and you can spin them with your hand and they're all like that, you're ready to jack your vehicle. Now, all vehicles come equipped with a type of jack crank so that you can put it in your jack and lift it all the way up without having to crawl under there and do it by hand. You're going to lift your vehicle to a point where the flat tire is completely off the ground and you can push it with your hand back and forth and it moves freely. You'll take your old tire off, place it somewhere out of the way. You can either place it in, if you drive a car, where your spare tire is located in the rear of your trunk, you can place it there, or you can place it in the bed of your truck. After you've done that, it's time to attach the new tire. You'll take your spare, line up the lug nuts, and put it on. After you have it on, you'll take your lug nuts and hand tighten them to a point where you can no longer tighten them with your hand. At this point, do not attempt to tighten it with the tire iron yet because you run the risk of, once again, causing your vehicle to shift, fall off the jack, injure yourself, or damage your vehicle. After your lug nuts have been hand tightened, you're going to want to lower your vehicle so that way your new tire is firmly on the ground. Once your tire is firmly on the ground, you'll repeat as you did earlier, just in the opposite direction. You'll take your wrench, attach it to your lug nut, and pull it in a clockwise motion as tight as you can. The tighter you get it, the safer it'll be. Now most vehicles nowadays, cars for example, they come with what's called a donut. A donut is a spare tire that is not a standard tire. The majority of your heavy vehicles such as trucks, SUVs, minivans, they come with a standard tire as a spare. Once you put this tire on, it operates no different than a regular tire on your vehicle. You can drive with it as normal. It has the same mileage range as a normal tire would, and you're perfectly fine on it. But if you drive a car or something else, you run the risk of having a donut in the vehicle, which a donut is not meant to be a permanent solution to your problem. You'll know if you have a donut because it's half the size of a normal tire. Instead of being about as thick across as your hand, it'll be no wider than 6 inches. It looks like an inner tube. That donut, it'll get you to the nearest tire location to repair your tire and fix what needs to be fixed, but it is not rated for heavy duty and long-term use. So make sure you're aware of what type of spare tire you've put on your vehicle. After you've done that, you can take your equipment, pack it back up in your vehicle, and you're ready to continue on your journey. Thank you.